Hi, good evening, and my name is Elvis. And today I have a twist on my video and who I want to talk about with, and it's about four leaders which I love and support, and I know in future is right now they supposed to be right in place. This is the right time where they're supposed to be, and they are there. It's only one leader missing, which is not in place with these three leaders. But one of them is I support the President Rodrigo Roja Duterte in the Philippines. Let's do the right thing and support our President Duterte, who just wake up the whole world, all the leaders around the world, as I already said it before. Our President Rodrigo Roja Duterte, he is the one who wake up all the leaders around the world and the people around the world. Even the people in the USA, there were protesters, 100,000 protesters asking our President Duterte to be the US President. But US President, it has a wonderful and a best president right now who is supposed to be in place is Donald Trump. I know people doesn't see it and understand Donald Trump, and they don't see how good he is for the country. Like everybody's making so much problem in the USA right now because of Donald Trump won the elections. You know, I feel sorry for those people who's making problem on the country of the US just because, you know, what Trump says. For what Trump said, it is the right thing, and even a lot of people lives in the US, and people, residents of the USA, and other foreigners who's holding the passport, who became USA citizens. You know, you are in USA. Why do you took your citizen as USA people? Why did you took that if you are a foreigner? Why did you left your country to come into USA and being over there, having all the facilities you have in the USA, and having a US passport, a green card to be there, and you still protesting and making problem on this country of the USA, when you should be proud and see where you come from. You know, it was not better than USA. You come from a place, a lot of people come from places where they have war, and they are not so great, their own country where they come from. As a foreigner, you know, you should be proud and be supported and respect the laws of the USA or any other country. If people who lives in any country, can be USA, it can be the Philippines, it can be in London, it can be in Europe, whoever you come from, whatever country you come from, you should respect the laws of that country. If they don't respect that law of that country, and if you are a USA citizen, wherever your country live, and you are a citizen of that country, and you hold a passport from that country, and you make a problem, you come to that country and make a problem, you should be stripped out from having that passport from that country. The USA card, green card, should be taken from you, and you should be put out of the country if you don't respect the laws. Every country in the world, whatever country you go to, you respect the laws. If we go to Dubai, if we go to Qatar, if we go into any Arabic country, you have to respect their laws. What the people on the sides of you, like Saudi Arabia and everything, what they say, this is my country, you live here, you respect our laws. If you don't like it, you get out. So we should apply that. Every country in the world can be, like I said, US, Portugal, London, you know, around Europe, any other country. You come over here and you have passports, IDs from the country. Even if you don't, but you have the right to live on the country, you respect the law. If you come to the country to make problem and you are caught, you should be put out of the country. Depends what crime you made it. or you made a big problem, you protesting, that means what? You're not respecting the laws of the country. Protesting is one thing, that's not a problem. Everybody has the right to say what they like to say, but in peaceful, not going to the roads or on the streets and making problem and making everything much more than it's supposed to. Even US citizens, for those people who doesn't understand, the people who's fighting against Trump, you are a US citizen, you should be ashamed of yourselves. You want your country better. This is the opportunity you have to have your country better. If Hillary Clinton and Obama, they were plotting everything like they done for Donald Trump not to win. If Hillary Clinton would win this election, which I already knew she will never win, doesn't matter in what, because a lot of people around the world is awake now. If Hillary Clinton would be on power, World War III will be happening right now, starting right now. Through next year, we'll have World War III. And USA, it will be bombarded. So many people will be killed and destroyed, and US will be finishing. So, appreciate what Donald Trump is now as the president, and he just saved everyone in the USA from World War III. And people, like a lot of Muslims over there, say, we live in US. I didn't see none of you still living. You're just talking. I didn't see none of you living. Why you just blah, 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 talking only? Don't talk. Just do it. Leave. That's US country. That's the law. Respect the law. If you burn the flag of any country, you should be kicked out. Even USA, people who done burning the USA flag should be in prison. First time, 1 month. Second time, 6 months, and continue, you go through much more than that. They should be punished. We should be working together. People in US should be working together for a better future, for a better country. Doesn't matter what Trump, talks and says or this and that and a lot of things, but he is a good president, he is a good leader. Even if you people cannot see it yet. The problem is people, they're not advanced in their brains. A lot of people, they are so not advanced. They cannot see anything more than a few feet in the front of their eyes, in the front of their brain. So for those people who's making protesting and problems, and a lot of famous people will move into Canada, go. Instead of you helping, instead of, you know what, we need to be together as one. All the nation, we need our country to be really good, and it can be the best because Donald Trump is going to make that happen. And we need the support of everyone. But you guys who are protesting around the country is the ones who's destroying the country, is the ones who's making the war. Who's making war? Is it Trump? Or is it you people who's doing protesting? You people who's going around making a problem? Can't you see one thing? War is money. Obama, Hillary Clinton, George Bush, his father, and the presidents before him, they are into war. Because war for them is money. Selling equipment of army equipment is money. Trump doesn't want war. Trump wants a country to be controlled. Nobody from other countries comes and tell him what to do in my country. I'm the president. I do the way I want to do, and I see what is good for my country and for my people. This is exactly what Trump is doing, and this is the same as our president on the Philippines, he does. And all the countries around the world should be doing that. UK, do you know what they're doing? UK, they don't care about the people who lives in this site, in this country. They don't care the people who lives inside the country. A lot of people over here, English people, they go and look in other countries and the problem in other countries. Like a while ago, they have the jungle in France. The French people, they don't care. Those people has been living like that for so long, so many years. And the president of France had never done anything about it. But these people over here in the UK start protesting and caring about those people over there and children, this and that. And then what they do, bring them into here, to this country. What about the people who lives here? What about the people who lives on the streets? Don't have no place to live. People who's kicked out from their own homes because their wives call the police and tell them some bullshit. And then they put their husbands out of their houses, and they sleep on the street. They have no places to go to. A lot of people over here in this country, but you don't have to look. You don't look inside your own country. What is the problem? So people, try to understand something. Look what is the problem inside your country. Don't look at other countries. Let them. You cannot help everyone around the world. See what is the problem in your country. Solve the problem in your country. And every government in each country should they solve their own problems, what they have there in their country. So US have so many problems, and Trump wants to solve them. So help and support, stop fighting, and even famous people, stop being stupid. You want your country to be good. Doesn't matter whatever president is there, as long as what the president said he's going to do, and he does it. And this is what the most important thing is. When a president says he's going to do that, he does it. If he has to kick a lot of illegal immigrants out of the country, that is good. If a lot of people wants to leave the US, that is good. Let them go. If they are there, they don't belong over there. Come into the country legally. Don't be over there taking and stealing and making problem. You make problem, send them where they come from. Building the wall, like Trump was saying, I do hope he does build that wall. I know it's going to take a long time, but I do hope everything Trump says, he does it. Because if Trump does everything what he said, that's why the people vote for him. That's why the people want to change America to be changed. That's why we want to be American first. I love my place. I love Philippines. But when I say we have free leaders right now in place, which is the best leaders around the world. Number one who wake up everyone. Don't ever forget it. His name is Duterte. On the Philippines, he woke up all the leaders and every person around the world. Rodrigo Roja Duterte is the one who woke up everyone, and we have free leaders in place right now. Mr. Duterte in the Philippines, Putin, Donald Trump, and they will make a very good country all over the world, and the best for all of us. One more. I would like Trump to achieve, or Trump and these free leaders to contact, is Kim Jong from North Korea. Because you know what? Nobody ever tried to contact him, to talk to him, or anything like that. So I do hope in between all these free leaders we have to contact Kim Jong in North Korea. Because people talk, people knows how to approach someone. Everything can be sorted. And people that are Muslims, respect all our religions. Doesn't matter what kind of religion you are, but respect all the religions we are. If you want to leave US, leave. Don't talk, don't say, just leave. If any Latinos, they're not legal, make yourself legal. But don't come over here and threaten us, we're doing this, we're doing that. Another people who is the famous people, movie stars, rock stars, and all that kind of stuff. You want to move Canada? Get the heck out of the US. Get out from Canada. Go to Canada. Who cares? Or do one thing. Respect the law of the country. Do what the country says. And don't mind about the president. As long as the president does what he said, what he was going to do. And that's what I wanted to comment. Today is a bit different because most of the time I talk about my own country, Philippines, and my president, which I love and care for, and our president, they have balls, and Donald Trump also have big balls. And all we want to do is see Donald Trump achieve what he said. He does what he said. Duterte power, always let's do the right thing and support our President Duterte and Trump. Stay safe.